D-boy, 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 yeah, 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 D-boy, D-boy, yeah, yeah, yeah. What are you doing? Huh? No video games. Oh. What are you doing? No music. Wait, what? What are you doing? No lazy videos. You look lovely tonight. What are you doing? No waifus? What are you doing? No weed. No sleeping. No drinking. No hiding. No Mighty Putty projects. Shit. No making deals with the Dark Lord. Okay. Alright. So what do you want me to do then? I'm glad you asked. That. Thought you said no waifus. Oh, no, you fool. This. You will install it. There's no way. The guy who made that is crazy. No, I'll never. Oh, perhaps you want to play something a little bit more fun then. Oh, Jesus, no. Jesus, no. I'll take the temple. I'll take the temple. No rip-offs. Aww. Hey smokers, Drago1 here. Today we're going to be looking at TempleOS. It was definitely an interesting curiosity, something that could have, an operating system was totally custom made by one guy from the looks of it. But it has some sort of like tainted, the dude who made it has a bit of a tainted past, and he had some mental issues, and so I wasn't about to like start making jokes about the guy and going the same route that what I would assume other commentators would have said is like, oh, look at all this weird stuff. Oh, look, it's this religious stuff. Oh, look, this guy's crazy. And like, I did implement that sort of stuff in the skit that I just did, of course, but I didn't go too far into it. Now I just have a genuine curiosity as to what is this. Now, from what the Wikipedia article says, I know I never do this, right? The Wikipedia article says that it was made in the span of a decade by the American programmer Terry Davis. Holy C is a version of the C programming language developed by Davis. It is used to interact with the shell and to write and execute entire applications from the shell. So it sort of like gives you a programming language that you can use to develop software whenever you want, I guess. It's not networked. It has no network support, but it does support FAT32 and has 2D and 3D graphics libraries. And then, of course, 640 by 480 VGA with 16 colors. This would theoretically mean it would work on my 486. Right now, we're on Intel Core 2 Quad at the moment, looking at this on Zorin OS. This little line here kind of worried me. x86-64. Not a big deal on the x86, but if it has dual support for both x86 and 64-bit processors, I feel like something's going to get lost in the mix, and it won't actually support far back hardware. Again, according to this, it was released in 2013. Did the person who made this actually have older hardware to test it on, or was he using new tools to make something that just kind of looks old? I don't know. I'm going to try it on this computer. It's a quad-core, and we'll see if it works. If it does work, then maybe I'll see if I can boot it on something else, I guess. It's not like I'm going to be able to get it booting on my 486 because I don't have a CD drive. Also, I think I have a cold, and that's probably why I sound like this. So, yeah, that. Now, as stated earlier, I don't know if you actually can install this operating system. It probably just runs off of a live CD if I'm to guess. I have the the exposure. I have the TempleOS disk in a caddy type container, but I don't have any computers currently set up and working that have the caddy style CD-ROM drive, so you might see that later on, me using that, but I don't think it's really that interesting because it's just loading a CD. Most of the time on my channel, I like to do something I don't really have a name for, and that is blind installs or blind everything. I pretty much just blindly try to install something, blindly try to do this. A not blind run through would have me already have it installed once and then walk through it again, knowing where all the pitfalls are. I don't do that. I guess it's a time saving measure, but whatever. TempleOS folder. You can see it has a Linux folder, kernel folder. So definitely based on some sort of Linux, I'm going to guess, since it says the word Linux. I don't know if I'm qualified enough to make that claim, but it seems pretty obvious. Can't do much until you burn TempleOS CD DVD from the ISO file and boot it. Or you aim your virtual machines. Okay, so this guy apparently knew that people would be using this on a virtual machine. TempleOS files are compressed, and the source code can only be compiled by the TempleOS compiler, which is available when you boot. TempleOS is 100% open source with all source present, so I guess that's what these are up here. TempleOS is 64-bit and will not run on 32-bit hardware. Well, that sure is misleading, or at least the Wikipedia page needs to be updated. But from my history of editing Wikipedia, all the times I did it, sourcing things that are not somehow findable online doesn't work. So, I mean, if I were to cite this README file, I would not be able to. Well, I guess I could upload the README file somewhere and then cite that. But I mean, this is straight from the horse's mouth. I mean, right here it says that it's 64-bit only. Requires 512 megs of RAM. So I mean, that the Wikipedia article could use some updating. TempleOS may require you to enter I/O port addresses for the CD, DVD, ROM drive, and the hard drive. Port numbers? I might not be able to get this thing running. The fuck? I'm middle clicking. Is it pasting? Oh, it's taking this and inserting it. That's interesting. Okay. I'm just going to boot off the CD. So I'll just restart the computer, I guess. F2, F2, F2. F10, 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 F10. Okay, so it's already set to boot from the CD, which is already in there. And we should boot directly to TempleOS. CD's reading. Black screen with backlight on. No CD read. Well, it took a good 2 minutes to delete some stuff off my SD card to make room for more footage, and the screen is still black. My guess is that it won't do anything, and I'll need to use other hardware to boot it up. And it's going to have to be new-ish hardware, because it's 64-bit only. Surprisingly, I don't have a lot of 64-bit only stuff, so this could be a big problem. Let's go back to the README file. You're not going to make me use this in a virtual machine, are you? That sort of kills the fun of it. Well, that's it. That's the whole README. There's no other documentation that I know of. Oh, here we go. I don't think this is what I think it is. Oh, God. So I've unplugged the SSD just in case maybe it didn't like it. And there actually was a little bit of text that showed up on the top of the screen showing something was loading. And right now we do have the backlight off. So I'm just going to let this sit for a good, I don't know, half hour and see if it does anything. In the meantime, I'll see if I can figure out what would be the best solution for making this run on a different set of hardware that I have just kicking around. I don't really have anything ready to go right now. I wasn't really expecting it to be this difficult. But I'm going to let it sit there, and we'll see where we're at in a little bit. Well, 30 minutes have elapsed, and absolutely nothing has happened. Well, I guess the easy way out is not going to work. Damn it. Okay. So I did the smart option and just switched over to another computer. In this case, I switched over to the RAID 0 gateway laptop that you've no doubt seen in some other videos. So this is what it says, and this is where it is unable to find the IRQ ID, the port number. It is a 4-digit hex IO port number. And so it has a general protection fault because it doesn't know what the port number is. So I don't really understand how this is a thing, because, or how he could not figure something like this out. Someone who's written a whole operating system, it seems something really fundamental. You needed to read from the CD drive to actually display this message, but you can't refer back to it. Probably some higher level code thing that, you know, everybody only has so much knowledge, and sometimes some people can only get so far with things, and so I guess that kind of makes sense. But I will have to start this back up into Windows, because that's what this computer runs, and so I can, you know, figure out what the 4-digit hex port number is, write it down, and then type it in, I guess. Well, actually, let's see if I want to type it in now. Is it going to let me? No. Well, even if I wanted to, it wouldn't let me. Let's see. Enter the 4-digit hex port number. RIP. Control delete. Nothing. Control delete. Nothing. Power button. Instant on. So let's just boot into the OS. Let's see where we're at. Screw booting into the OS. I restarted it again, and it doesn't do anything. I wouldn't be able to type in the code if I wanted to. Numlock doesn't even respond at this point. I can't change its state. None of the keys do anything. I can't even control delete. It's hard locked. I guess I'll try and hunt down another computer then. Now you can see in the background the gateway successfully booted up to Windows, and now it's about to go check for its IRQ stuff. IO port, whatever you want. So I pulled out my Lenovo ThinkPad X301, and same processor, it looks like, but same result. Can't type anything in, as far as I know. Control-Alt-Delete. Nothing. It's toast as well. So that's 0 for 3 physical computers, 1 desktop, and 2 laptops that I presume are all 64-bit. I don't know if the Centrino 2 is 64-bit. I assume it is. It's like a 2008 processor. Should have been 64-bit by then. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The thing is that it should be 64-bit, and I don't really think that's the problem. But what I'm worried about is that this is going to turn into a virtual machine episode. That's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to put this on actual hardware. But from the looks of things, it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. So I guess the last computer I can try is my main computer. I want to put in Temple, my main computer. So it'll be this. So what I'm hoping for is that it will just crash like every other thing. And it did. So there. So after all that and cracking into a box of wheat thins, it really shows how hopeless I am for this situation. According to the README, let's go over that one more time. It says that it runs on 64-bit stuff only. So I'm really only bound to things that are more recent. So I've tried 2 desktops and 2 laptops from as new as I can get. I don't have anything brand friggin' new, but I can't get it to run on anything, which really isn't that surprising, considering that ReactOS has been worked on for longer than TempleOS has, and by many more people, and still has extreme issues just starting up. So I really shouldn't be surprised. But what this basically means is that we have to go the virtual machine route this time. So to mix things up a little bit, and possibly make it a little bit more challenging, I'm going to be installing VirtualBox in Zorin OS, and then installing that inside a virtual machine, and see what it looks like. Well, not really installing, but more running off a live CD, you know. Well, shit. I'm out of ideas. Unless it's still hosting a 32-bit virtual machine, I have no way of testing that. So it appears that the 64-bit is enabled as per the logs. The next step would be to just see if it works on my main computer, and I don't know what else to do. Thought this shit was supposed to be easy, man. I guess not. The first ISO I burned actually was not the same version of the ISO that was on the TempleOS website. So I downloaded that and attempted to get that working, and same result. So it wasn't that I was using the wrong version or anything. The same friggin' thing happened, and I can't type anything in. So that sucks. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to be able to do anything, but where VirtualBox failed, VMware prevails. As you can see, it actually, I was not expecting this. It gives us an option to install it onto the hard drive. I gave this virtual machine a 100 meg hard drive. That should be more than enough. As you can see, we got a little mouse cursor here. It has the frame rate. Whoa! It has the frame rate up at the top here. So I'm recording this in 60 FPS, but it doesn't show because this is is 30 FPS. So thanks for the honesty there. So let's go ahead and say yes. Oh my God. Are you installing inside VMware, QEMU, VirtualBox, or similar virtual machine? See, he's on to us already. Let's just say yes. It's normal for this to freeze for a moment or two. Public domain operating system. Hard drive ATA, okay. A lot of stuff on the screen. Which is, I kind of like. I kind of like this. You can see a bunch of crap on the screen all at once. All jam-packed within 640 by 480. It's bringing this to our attention. It's sort of red. Now it's blue again. Now, when I started this up, I didn't have any issue with it needing to put in anything. I just booted it, and it booted right to what you saw here. So let's see if we can just reboot. And say I want. Okay, so we are now, I assume, booting off of the main drive here. So we got this little floater window here. And it seems to be some quick and easy help. Can we resize it? We can. Holy crap. Doesn't take very well to being resized, but works nonetheless. Sort of almost like a Windows 2, except everything's in text mode. So let's, okay, so system keys, left click, use space, enter, help, personal menu. And then we have this stuff going on, which I guess is what separates it from any old operating system, is that it has God Word, God Passage, God Song, and God Doodle. So I guess we'll start by doing those, since that's a feature that, as far as I know, no other operating system has specifically for that. Okay, so let's see how it takes to F7. Didn't do anything. Still doesn't do anything. Maybe I need to click off, but okay, that brings me back to this. Okay, Shift F7. Oh, okay. So apparently it just, from what I can see, it has like the Bible, like, included, just in like a text file it brings up. Like, it says it was loading a library. So I assume there's a little option here that says take the tour. So let's say yes. I was not in the right window. Let's say yes. Okay. Want to learn about the help system, the basics, editing and running programs, add macros to personal menu, blah, 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 blah. Wow? What is wow? All text widgets work everywhere. The type command is like the DOS command. What? I don't understand this text wrap. The cat command, I guess it's the dir command. It uses the same document format and the same icons. Okay. What in the Christ is this? I guess that phrase is very appropriate. Yeah, so this looks sort of familiar to what I was looking at when I was looking up screenshots of this. Can it's interesting you can sort of click on this stuff. Can I launch big guns? Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, this is somewhat incoherent, and it jumps around a lot. You have to click and hold to keep that context menu going. I've yet to be able to type any. Oh, here we go. It keeps, I clicked over here. I can't click over here. I sort of modifying this. What is, it's like I'm holding down tab. See how the menu is flashing and how this is flashing? It's like tab's getting held down. Yeah, tab. Let's see how well it takes to doing that. Press 1. So it boots up pretty fast. Okay, let's go back to that tour. Let's see. Choose file name. Let's start with the basics, I guess. You are now at the command line E. The syntax is like C, C++, except you don't need parentheses if there are no arguments. Type dir semicolon. Press enter. You must remember the semicolon. Okay, I just want to type something. What? Why do I need that? What is this? Just leave me alone. IR semicolon. Okay, this will access your personal menu. You can customize it. It's like your start menu and desktop. Okay, not really, but okay. So, again, we're seeing a lot of flickering going on. There's a lot of stuff moving. There's stuff up here, stuff over here, a bunch of shit. Press Control M. You can also get your personal menu E. Oh, it says term. Okay, so the side of it says term. I'm thinking it's getting some weird bad text wrap issues here. It says term. You can get to your personal menu by clicking the word menu in the title bar. Okay. So that one I could click OK to continue. The other one I needed to press Control M. Press cursor down 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So space. Multi-core. Well, I didn't set up multi-cores on this. I didn't know it would support it, for God's sake. I mean, look at this. Macro change directories and the macro change directories and did a dir command. The red file names listed are file links. The blue underline entries are macros that change directories. Oh my god. Press Control T to toggle plain text mode. Oh god, that looks horrendous. Back to regular mode. Okay, well we got that out of the way. Editing and running programs. Okay. How to work with programs will change to the demo games directory. Note that the directories are specified with a /, not a /. Drives can be specified with a cd command, while a boot drive is specified with okay. And I'm not soaking this up well. Press enter to complete the command. Castle Frankenstein. Okay. What in holy hell is this? Is this the source code of the game? Oh man. This is a first-person shooter. All right. There's no main function in TempleOS programs. Any program. I think this would almost be a better video for Active Cuckoo because he actually programs in like C++ and stuff. So this would make more sense to him. I don't code at all, so this is like the Castle Frankenstein semicolon stmt at the bottom will run the program when we include it. Oh, well, guess what? I don't know how to fucking do that. I guess that would help if I knew what I was doing, right? Good lord, there's so much flashing. I'm gonna have to put an epilepsy warning on this. This is enough to, like, freak someone out. It's messing with me. I mean, that is a red flashing pulse. That is enough to get somebody. So there's gonna have to put some sort of goddamn epilepsy shit on this. God damn it. Alright, let's just see if we can blink off. Oh my god. Yes, they actually implemented a feature. And it doesn't do anything. That's great. Let's see if I can get it. Control-Shift-K. And can we turn blink on and then it'll negate it? Control K. Other Control K, Control Shift K. Okay, it definitely doesn't work. Just close this, close that. COS. Can I close anything? Oh no. It doesn't stop. Oh. I can't close it. Okay, well at least I can move it off the screen. So operating system breaks. I can't stand it. Help. Yes, I need help. I need lots of help. Help, please. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, I'll give you that. This is its own beast. This is its own fucking shit here. Let's exit and see what happens. Exit. You want epilepsy? You can come over here and look at it. If you can figure this shit out, then I will. Okay, take a look at this. So it says there is no main function.
Oh, it has no way of executing.
So how do I put that in? Zoom up here somewhere? Jesus Christ. I don't know how to move the cursor. I have no idea if... Oh, crap. It broke me out of it. Jesus. I don't know if I can get back into it. I don't even remember how it got in there. Yes, I want the tour, and this one... Okay, so the first thing it does is CD that. Screenshot that, I guess. Okay, I did not want to do that. That was a bad idea. To enter, and then there's a whole bunch of shit in the demo games directory. Okay, so does this command look?
That's just the file location.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, so
so write main and then parentheses. Like,
if it lets me, right?
yeah. Oops, not there. Yeah, new line.
Okay, so
Can you press OK?
let's see if it'll just let me loose. So it won't even let me type into it, I'm gonna guess. Oh, okay. Oh, I just have to press enter. So it's just include this. I'm just gonna press enter and see what happens. Oh, okay, I'm gonna die. Okay. I just killed some asshole. Whoa! It's fucking 3D body doctor simulator all over again.
Super fast.
Okay, and it's got a little map at the bottom too. I did not know this operating system was capable of this. All of this rendering is done on the CPU. There's some weird chromatic aberration effects. So, yeah, you see that shit? Is this supposed to be like a 3D, like, anaglyph?
I guess so.
Oh my god. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of challenge. Oh, maybe there is. Oh my god, what in the hell? I'm assuming this guy coded this in assembly. Well, he did. Well, the actual code is, you actually already saw the code. You could make this game using his Holy C language or whatever, but actually making TempleOS itself and giving it the functionality to make this obviously had to be like some sort of assembly. I just pretend to know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of acceleration when it comes to the movement. Are you eating wheat thins?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Save some for me. Some interesting redraw issues going on. Not a big deal. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to collect these? They look like coffins. Oh, shit. Game completed. I completed the entire game. You see this? And then it restarts and you try to go for your best time, I guess. Very interesting. Okay. The program is still in memory and we can start it again by typing Castle Frankenstein. Mute sound. Oh, I didn't hear any sound. I haven't heard sound this whole time. So, maybe there's supposed to be sound and I just didn't get it set up right. Interesting way that this implements this into the code itself. F5. I guess in theory I could create my own level, maybe? If that's the map file. I don't know. Oh no. There's apparently a lot more shit in here, just a matter of me finding it. Oh, fuck. Unfun games? So in the About section, it seems like this guy had some big-time credentials. Oh, it even showed how fast the boot time was. Apparently people are getting that on their Windows 10 nowadays. Okay, so I can page up a little bit here. So we got titanium, black diamond, flat bat, Varoom, flat tops, bomber golf. Bomber golf? Okay. That's certainly interesting. Keep away, rawhide, Excalibur. Oh, wow. Apparently he considers Castle Frankenstein to be an unfun game. Oh, I just have to double click on it. Fuck yeah! Uh-oh, I think it crashed. I don't really blame it. It fucking died. Shit. Restart? Luckily, I saved some shit. I don't feel well. Okay, well, at least I can move up and down here, I think. Okay, so Black Diamond, I'm assuming this is ski-free. It's ski-free. It's just a really bad version of ski-free. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a really bad... What the hell? Okay, shift escape. Okay, zone out. I refuse to rip off the original, so this is intentionally crappy and included for demonstration purposes. Write games, don't play them. Okay. Well, this is clearly just like a tank simulator. Eyes on the target. Okay. Apparently it's the tank conversion ray. It's like the Age of Empires priest gun. Ayo. Oh my god, I can't turn fast enough. Ayo. Ayo, you. Well, that's something. Alright. To the front. Oh, no. Player 1 type, human. H? Oh, fuck. Oh, simple AI. Whoa, it's Allied General! Everything's flashing all the time. This is why I put the epilepsy warning on. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, but... Well, I don't really know how to play it. Well, I'm learning. Turn-based. It's very hard to look at. It's not immediately cool. Alright, okay. Wasn't really expecting it to be. Bomber golf, I gotta know what this is. Ooh, this one's snazzy. Oh, okay, apparently R is like restart. Or I mean, enter. Or click. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Load another... Fuck. Load another Bomber Golf instance. It's running half the speed. Just fly over the place. Whoa! Hey! I think I was holding down a key too long, and it's like, oh, do you want to auto something? Oh, fuck. I don't know. Okay, we got Saul Melody, which I guess is going to be some sort of auditory something, but I don't have the audio working in this. It says the audio's on, but it's nothing. I'm getting nothing here. So that would probably make this a lot cooler if I could actually, use the operating system. But, this is it's very first impression, it's very first blind usage of this. So, I mean, Okay, flat tops. Oh, Lord. I mean, I'm sure these games are, like, fun if you know what the fuck's going on. And I assume there's some documentation for each of the games. But, it's not immediately apparent. I mean, this is reminding me of, like... I don't know, it's reminding me of a lot of things. Big guns. I refuse to rip off the originals, so this is intentionally crappy. Okay, the map scrolls. Well, I can't... There doesn't seem to be a way I can increase the power of these. Okay. Oh, okay, these were under code scrap, so they weren't supposed to really do anything. Talons! Whoa! This is by far the coolest looking one yet. Oh, shit. It's like a flight simulator. I'm gonna fucking crash and die. Good lord, this is something else. Oh, Nelly. Ooh, what is that? Is that a boat with people in it? It is. Oh, oh, okay. I died. I guess those are the talons. I gotta pick up the fish with my feet. I really look like a flapping bird there. And then it's back to your fucking... Alright. Vroom. Whoa, hello! Look at these graphics. CPU 99. I wonder how my actual regular CPU is doing. It's probably just using one core right now, but let's see. Oh, it's having a tough time here. Yep, 79%. And Cortana's taking all of it. What the fuck? OBS is taking it all. Alright. Oops, I clicked in the wrong menu. Fuck. And faster. I know a lot of you don't come to this channel for, like, gaming content, but a lot of the times my videos I end up playing games anyway. Have you noticed that? Whoa. Like, I end up playing some games to test an operating system, and I end up spending, like, the majority of the time playing the game. Look at this crazy-ass drift, yo. Damn. Damn. Okay, I gotta pull out of that one. I really wish there was sound. Like, I'm sure somebody's made a video out there where there's sound with this, or they got it working on regular hardware, so they probably... Oh, I already got game over by crashing into another car. Okay. Spin this out. Whoa. Hey! Alright, so you pretty much get the idea. You can poke around with this. Again, this is free. This is open source. This is public domain if you want to play with this. It's like a 16 megabyte download. Just Google TempleOS. It doesn't have the creepy factor that I thought it was gonna have. It just looks like kind of like a homemade operating system. Like this dude made just uh, that's really all it really looks like. I don't know why I thought there was like this creepy factor. I guess because like the guy was going through some mental issues, and that's what led him to make the operating system in the first place. And the rest were, from what I heard, unsubstantiated claims. I really don't know. So I mean, nothing against the guy. He did a lot, put a lot of hard work into this. So I guess thanks for watching. There's not a whole lot I can do here since I'm not too familiar with like coding to get like the best usage out of this. I can just barely stumble through. The only way I was able to launch any programs is that I could scroll back through like a directory listing, or it was a type command rather, and manually click on each of these. Why these icons were coming up, I have no idea. Face away from the sun in a solar storm. Whoa. This is very interesting. So yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm sure other people have made quite a bit more interesting videos on this. They can cover more of bases on it. But yeah. Whoa. So thanks everybody for watching. Sorry for the delay in videos. But I'll have some more stuff for you soon. Have a good one.
Hello, Mr. 106. Hello.
I wish they put some elevator music, you know?
What's it? We're fucked. Huh?
Well, that happened.
Oh. Shit's good.